Hey, guys, I usually go see a movie every Christmas. Y'all want to go see something? Let me treat y'all to a picture show.
How about Blackenstein?
Oh, I want to see Shaft in Africa.
Hey, how about Front Page? The newspaper said it was the best, funniest thing in town. Oh, yeah? I feel like laughing. Let's go laugh.
Let's do it. Right.
Three-finger banducci, huh?
Hey, man, what the fuck is this? This shit ain't funny. I don't get it. What the fuck are they talking about? Who is Herbert Hoover?
Ring-a-ling-dong, ding-dong, ding-a-ring-a-ling-dong, ding-dong, ding-a-ring-a-ling-dong, ding-dong, ding-a-ring-a-ling-dong, ding-dong, ding-a-ring-a-ling-dong, ding-dong, ding. Ring those wedding bells for me. It was not so long ago. It was just a bashful barefoot boy.
Hey everybody, welcome back to What the Hell Happened to Them? A title fight is brewing. That's right, this season, Eddie Murphy versus Jim Carrey. I am your host, Patrick Skeyhill, and joining me on the line is my co-host. His name is Dolemite.
Hi, I'm Dolemite.
And on the audio boards is Levan Rensselaer, reminding me to remind you that you can email the cast at whathappenedtothemcast@gmail.com. And our sponsor this week is, Joe, we know there's a new movie coming out based on events in the White House, based on somebody in the White House. New movie coming out.
Oh, God, no. Stop.
Crazy Rich Caucasians. Come and check them out. Crazy Rich Caucasians in the theater near you. All right, Joe, what movie are we doing this week?
We watched Eddie Murphy in Dolemite Is My Name.
Yes, and what happens in this movie?
Well, the story of Rudy Ray Moore, who created the iconic big screen pimp character Dolemite in the 1970s.
So it seems like you liked African American, the disaster artist.
Where do you come up with this shit?
I mean, Joe, that's basically what it is.
I enjoyed it a lot more than the disaster artist.
I did too. I thought the disaster artist was very mean-spirited, and yes. I thought this movie came in with a lot of heart, right? It's our second movie this season where one of our stars is in a biopic about their childhood comic hero.
That's right.
I'm glad each one of them got one in. Together.
Yeah. This movie rules. I had such a fun time.
Well, it's a Golden Globe nominee.
Yeah, well, if this movie had come 1 year later, I think Eddie Murphy would have been the shoe-in, easy, give this guy the Best Actor Oscar. Because that would have been pandemic year, but they put it during one of the most crazy Oscars ever, 2019.
We'll get into the meat of the movie first, but are you familiar with the Dolemite film before this movie?
No, I've never seen it.
Never seen it, but have you heard of it or anything?
No.
Okay.
No, this is all news to me.
Yeah, so when I was in my undergrad, we did sort of a mini segment of the semester on Blacksploitation films.
Oh.
Many of which get named in this movie. Dolemite was one of them, and we saw some clips of it. I did rewatch the movie for the sake of the podcast. It was on Tubi, and let me tell you, I got a heavily edited version of the movie.
Damn, what the heck?
As many things were cut. I got like the family-friendly version.
But it's on Tubi.
It was on Tubi, I know, but the version that Tubi has access to, missing scenes that have boobies, and like even scenes of extreme violence are heavily edited. Heavily and awkwardly edited.
Sounds like you got the after-school special.
Yeah, and there were even some scenes in the movie... I'm sorry. There are even some scenes in the movie about making the movie that were not in the movie I saw, and I kept waiting for them to come up.
Dang.
So be careful when watching out there. You might not get the full Dolemite experience.
Gonna have to look other places.
I guess so. I don't even know how to know if... I guess runtime is how I tell if I get the right one now.
Yeah, well, it's missing like 30 minutes of boobs in action.
I guess. So anyway, yeah. Joe learned from this movie that the 1975 film Dolemite exists. I learned from this movie that Jack Lemmon has his name trademarked.
What?
Yes, I didn't know you could do that. Jack Lemmon has his name trademarked. It says at the end of the credits, because they used his name on the marquee when they went and see the Front Pages movie, starring podcast alum Susan Sarandon, that Jack Lemmon's name apparently is trademarked. And the trademark owner allowed the movie to use the trademark name.
That is a Matthau Lemmon movie that I have not seen.
Yeah, Walter Matthau does not have his name trademarked.
It's a fun name to say.
Maybe Jack Lemmon needed his name trademarked because his name feels a lot more commonplace.
Jack Lemmon was dead for about 20 years before this movie was made. It's so weird that it matters. What a weird estate.
I know. So what, you like the movie? What'd you like about it, Joe?
Just the vibes.
The vibe.
It was
surprise.
fun. It was really funny.
Joe liked a movie about making a movie. Who would have thought? It's crazy.
Shut up.
How unlike him.
No, it's just it's lots of fun vibes. Love the cast. Love seeing Wesley Snipes have a good time.
Wesley Snipes having a good time at playing somebody having a bad time.
Yeah, but he's funny. No, I was just laughing on this one. Very happy. That's why I wanted to watch it again so I could get a little more.
You could laugh more.
No, laugh less, and because I get the jokes, but now I can just take it in for what it is.
Yes, I thought it was an amusing tale. I gotta say, at the beginning, it seems like he wants to be a music guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's arguing with Snoop Dogg in the record booth.
Yeah, that's a funny scene. He comes in, he's like, you gotta listen to my music. He plays it.
Yeah, Eddie being like his con artist, fast talking self that we like. So a good way to start a movie and utilize it much better than Mr. Church did.
Okay, you don't need to take shots at Mr. Church.
I sure do.
It's a very respectable movie.
Not. It is certainly a very much a movie. It is definitely, of the movies we've watched, it is. But
it is number 3 on my list.
That's not true.
It's not number 3.
I refuse to believe that. And then what was before, Mr. Church?
The 1,000 Words. Is that right?
Okay, that sounds about
that
right.
Feels like so long ago.
So 8 years since Eddie Murphy has done a comedy, and he's picked a pretty good one to come back to. He's been lured back. Was this really a Netflix comedy, or was this a movie Netflix
Does
bought?
not look like a Netflix movie,
I
I'll tell
know.
you that. It looks good.
That's why I'm asking. Did Netflix just buy it?
I feel like they bought it.
Okay.
They had to have, right? I'm not seeing anything that says otherwise, but...
Anyway, so Eddie Murphy... Uh-oh, yeah.
So it played at TIFF in 2019, and then it got a limited release on October 4th, and yeah, I guess maybe it was made from Netflix. At least it looks good.
I guess, when Netflix has our comedians, they seem to do a decent job reinvigorating their careers.
Yeah, and it's Netflix producing and distributing.
Oh.
They bought it in 2018, they got the rights for 2018 and everything.
Good for Netflix. I crap on you a lot, but when you do something decent, I'll give it to you. Because, in my mind, I was thinking, this can't be Netflix. Because I watched Netflix make Rustin around the same time, and that movie was extremely manufactured. This movie at least has, some amount of a personality.
Yeah, well, it's directed by Craig Brewer.
You're looking at me as if I should know that name.
Well, I think we've just been singing the blues a little bit lately, huh?
Oh, is he Song Blues guy? Jesus Christ.
He's in the news.
He's in the news being like, why didn't I get an Oscar nom?
He's like, at least Kate Hudson got hers.
Yes, at least Kate Hudson gets to do it.
This was written by Scott Alexander and Larry Karaszewski. They are a writing duo. They've made plenty of biopics.
Yes, I would have thought you would have gotten an African-American writing duo for this.
Well, why would you do that?
Yes, I'm like, those sound like aggressively white names.
At least the cast was,
They definitely got an African-American cast. That was nice of them to do.
So they're the writing duo behind the Dennis Dugan feature Problem Child.
Don't know that one.
The Brian Levant feature Problem Child 2. Then they made Ed Wood.
Okay. Yeah.
And they got a nomination for by the Writers Guild for Best Screenplay. They then wrote The People vs. Larry Flint for Milos Forman, and they were given writing awards for that. And then they fucked around for a while. Then they wrote Man on the Moon.
They knew it. They knew we were doing this season.
And then they fucked around for a lot more, and they wrote Big Eyes.
Yeah.
Movie I hate.
Yeah.
And then they wrote Dolemite Is My Name.
They really have made a biopic niche for themselves.
Of course.
Wow.
What did you see? What else they did?
No.
Because they got more awards for 2016 when they wrote The People versus O.J. Simpson, the American crime story. That's what they've done. Those are our writers.
Yeah.
I think they're not bad, and I think they did a good job.
Yep. I mean, it does the thing all biopics do. Focuses on a very large span of time and just plays the greatest hits.
Yeah, but I feel like this one just clicks.
Yeah, it's about making a movie, Joe. That's why.
It's good, though. It's good. There are movies that are bad about making movies, though.
Yeah, sure. You still like them. And I didn't know we were getting a movie about making a movie, though. I hadn't put the connection together. I just knew there were like 8 Dolemite films, and I'm like, oh, is this like a new Dolemite one? Like, are we like upgrading it? Are we remaking it?
Are we doing our own version of Dolemite?
Yeah, exactly. Like, is Netflix getting in the Dolemite game? I thought they had one in like the early 2010s. I thought they had made another one, so it would have made sense to me.
I feel like there's something similar to a Dolemite, but it's like...
Yeah, maybe it's like a Dolemite parody.
Yeah,
which is already
definitely
a parody, an unwitting parody of itself. So we see Eddie trying to like get in his music career, and I'm like, are we getting like another Dreamgirls? And then I was like, I wish I were just watching Dreamgirls. So it was nice when he switched to comedy pretty early on. Because then I was like, all right, now at least we're doing different. We're doing comedy Dreamgirls, stand-up comic Dreamgirls. But then it's not even about that.
So do we think Eddie put some weight on for this role?
First, I just thought, it's been 8 years. Eddie kind of let himself go. That would make sense to me. Then it seemed to be important to the movie because they have a scene about him being all nervous about his weight before doing a sex scene. So then I go, all right, well, okay, this was intentional. Good for you, Eddie.
And the funniest thing is that's a stand-in for that sex scene. So, who knows? Who knows what his butt looks like?
Yeah, he's too shy. I feel like you get to a certain age and you don't care anymore, you know?
Are you going to bring up someone?
I just think like that's the beauty of getting old. You don't have to care. Your body is what it is, I'm old. What are you going to do about it?
Like we saw that picture of Jack Nicholson on the boat just having fun.
Yes, exactly, right?
Weighing like 300 pounds.
Man doesn't care. He'll put his butt in a movie.
I love Jack.
You like those twins, do ya? The twin cheeks? Rah! Jack Mountain, we call it. Chris Rock does our Before trilogy with Eddie.
He does. Okay, wait. Can we do this? I can't do it.
He plays a mailroom guy in one of them, and then he plays a parking valet in another.
You're going to have to tell me. I don't.
First one, Beverly Hills Cop 2.
No, that's why. It's
5 seconds.
What was that, like 18 months ago?
Well, you wait till you get to the second one, Boomerang.
Oh my god. Wow. They waited so long to reunite.
Yes. They finally got around to it.
So this got many nominations.
Golden Globe nominations.
This also got a Razzie Redeemer Award for Eddie Murphy.
It sort of defeats the purpose of the Razzie if you have this
I
Redeemer
agree,
award.
but you know what? It exists.
Okay. Fine.
Yeah, it got nominated for tons of awards except for Oscars.
Yeah, that seems okay for me. I enjoyed the film. I never in my mind was I like, Oscar winner, baby.
I don't think it needed to win Oscars, but it could have been nominated at least.
For what? Well, what were the actors that went up that year?
Well, I would have easily taken off Joaquin Phoenix because I don't like him in The Joker, and I want him to win for other good movies like
The Joker.
Anything else. Anything else he's in, I would have taken.
The Joker certainly had an annoying amount of buzz compared to this movie.
Didn't that win the... What did that win that year? Did it win the Palme d'Or?
The Joker movie? What?
I'll look it up for you.
That's inappropriate.
Well, Todd Phillips...
Palme d'Or?
He won something.
For The Joker? Like, maybe America can go gaga over it. We're kind of dumb. But the world? I don't know.
It won the Golden Lion. Is that what I'm thinking of?
Okay. Well, that I don't like, but feels a little more believable.
Yes. No, because the Palme d'Or, didn't that go to Parasite?
That would make sense.
There we go. There, I mixed them up.
Still, though, a Golden Lion, I don't know. Feels a little cheaper now.
At the Venice Film Festival. Yep. That's what I won.
The Italians should know better.
It's the highest grossing R-rated film. Until Deadpool and Wolverine. I can't believe that's a thing. I still have not watched that movie. I have no desire to watch that. Well,
okay.
Joker took everything.
Versus Dolemite is my name.
Two comedies.
I'll tell you, the Dolemite's stand-up comedy, which, by the way, is heavily featured in the Dolemite movie. The movie, like, takes breaks to just randomly let this... He's like, playing a fictionalized version of himself, so people stop him on the street and they go, "Yo, Dolemite, give us some comedy bits." And then he does stuff. And then there's a big musical, quote-unquote, number in the show with dancing and bands playing, and the Dolemite comes out, does another stand-up bit for, like, 3 minutes. It's like very good marketing for Dolemite. Anyway... I gotta tell you, he starts doing it. Everybody in the audience is laughing. I'm like, I don't understand. I am Craig Robinson in the theater front pages being like, what the fuck are they talking about? I go like, oh yeah, he's rhyming. I'm a little, maybe I'm not understand. I'm too white to get the jokes. I don't know. But obviously very successful and serving an underrepresented audience. Just, I'm too honky for the humor.
Too honky. This was dedicated to Eddie Murphy's brother Charlie, who passed away.
I saw that, yes. Charlie, very big player on the Dave Chappelle show when we were in middle school.
Yeah. So Eddie Murphy is 58. He plays Rudy Ray Moore, who was 47 when Dolemite was filmed. Wesley Snipes is 57 when he played Duravel Martin, who was 35 when he directed and acted in the film. That's almost half his age. Okay.
Black don't crack, baby.
Yeah, no, I mean, they look great. I'm not saying that. Eddie Murphy is a huge fan of Wesley Snipes, and this movie is the first time the two of them worked together. Isn't that crazy?
Did it go better than on Harlem Nights when he worked with people he was a fan of?
I think so. I think they had a good time on this one. This is Eddie's first R-rated movie since Life in 1999. It's 20 years of not making R-rated movies when that's what you became famous for.
Man, what was Life even about? I don't even remember.
Life was the prison movie with him and Martin Lawrence.
Oh, right.
And all the old age makeup at the end. Yeah.
Okay.
Eddie Murphy took a massive pay cut to be in this film. He loved the script and the subject matter and was made aware it had been given a limited budget because it was being backed by Netflix, so it was not going to be given a big theatrical release. However, Murphy just desperately wanted to see the film made and agreed to do it, providing it would be mentioned in the credits that the film was dedicated to his brother Charlie Murphy, who had passed away the previous year. The film resulted in some of the best press reviews in the whole of Murphy's career.
Are you saying Netflix, maker of $300 million The Irishman...
This was in 2019.
Couldn't...
Oh, okay, well, I guess that's all the same here.
Yes. They couldn't...
How much was The
splurge?
Irishman? Hold on. I think The Irishman was only made for $200 million. Not 300. That's crazy.
200 million is crazy.
Okay. Well, 159... In between 159 and 250 million. That was the budget.
And you couldn't afford to pay Eddie Murphy $20 million. You cheap... potentially racist fuckers.
That's why they couldn't, because they spent too much money on Irishman.
Jesus fuck.
A movie that I think that made 2 million? 8 million.
You made Eddie come out of self-imposed exile, and then you also didn't pay him his rate? Good Lord.
Well, he kind of
Because you cried poor? Netflix famous overspenders? You cried poor?
I mean...
You fucking assholes.
Before that, though, I think the highest grossing Eddie Murphy movie was in 2010.
Okay, but the specifically wording is Eddie took a pay cut.
Okay, I agree.
It wasn't Eddie trying to
I'm not helping
back.
out Big Netflix here. I don't care about Big Netflix.
You fucking cheap assholes. You love burning money. You hate making money. Why are you not overspending on Eddie?
Well, you know what? It worked because you know what? He still works with Netflix these days.
$200 million for Red Notice, and you had to underpay Eddie.
There's no... that is insane.
The Rock's not taking a pay cut. I bet you were fine with that. Fucking Eddie. Leave Eddie alone, you assholes. Good God. They weren't even in the same room together, and it cost you $200 million. Can't help out a brother. So sad. Okay, but I obviously thought this would be some sort of a passion project for Eddie. I'm like, what is going to lure Eddie back to comedy after 8 years?
Yeah, this was it.
A passion project. Made so much sense to me. It seemed like something Eddie would be a huge fan of when he was growing up. It seemed, it was a big icon in the black arts community for a long time, this movie Dolemite. Obviously, the movie's not great.
He was the perfect age for when Dolemite came out. He was 14 years old. Perfect.
Right. And the movie's not great, and it's going to sold out audience because it's a particular climate of audience that is not being represented, and it's giving them this kind of like escapist fare. It's sort of a good argument. This movie is a good argument against the oligarchical cinema distributors holding everybody back till Bob Odenkirk comes in and was like, you proved you made a lot of money. We'll back you.
He's uncredited.
Interesting.
It's the same year he does he shows up at the last 2 minutes of Little Women. And everyone's like, what the fuck is he doing here?
He's trying to pivot.
He's pivoting to I show up for 2 minutes and I remain uncredited.
Do they have any info on the differences in the history versus the movie?
I did not see any of that. I wish they did. That'd be nice.
Okay. The scenes that they make fun of for looking kind of badly edited, they come out pretty okay. Like with the bad kicking scene where Wesley Snipes is like, is there any angle we can get that looks like he's kicking that guy?
It's so funny because it's the same year where it looks like Robert De Niro can't kick anybody at 80 years old. It's so funny.
Well, first of all, I was like, there definitely is an angle. Don't listen to that UCLA student. Like, you can do it. And then they get a very awkward version of the angle that does hide it. They should have tilted the camera slightly or kicked it over slightly a couple degrees, but it can be done. It looked a little cleaner in the final edited film. But the Kung Fu women scene got heavily edited, I think, in the version I watched because it didn't look as clean as it did in the movie they shot it.
I thought it was very funny when all the set is falling apart when they're having the sex scene.
That scene was cut from the version I watched.
That's rude. It's a funny scene.
It seemed like it'd be funny, but I guess the lady does have her breasts just hanging out there, so maybe the movie didn't want me to see that. I don't know.
I guess.
I don't even know who that woman is. Like, I don't know how that scene relates to the main plot of the movie. So, like, I didn't miss it, but I was expecting to see it and see how it looked in real life. It seemed amusing. Eddie Murphy kind of like screaming in the car. Didn't see that. The police car blowing up. I didn't see that. I'm like, why couldn't those be in there?
He's so funny when he's like in the car screaming. That's so good. Oh man, this is a funny movie. That's why I wanted to watch it again. Oh man, I recommend this one. This was skip Mr. Church and watch Dolemite is my name. That's what I would say. Do you think everybody watched Mr. Church after we watched it?
Well, if they listen to our podcast, hopefully not.
We didn't like it, but we also didn't hate it. Did you hate it? Did you hate it? I don't know. Did you? I don't know.
Okay, I'm going off of Google AI, so let's...
Uh-oh. Scary.
Let's not go crazy here. But Dolemite is my name is generally accurate regarding the essence of Rudy Ray Moore's rise, capturing a struggle for recognition, the creation of his persona, and the DIY filmmaking spirit, with really just rearranging the timeline to alter for specific narrative flows and interaction.
Yeah.
I guess, all right, so the biggest change is they didn't meet the director in a strip club. The writer already knew him, and that was how they got in touch with each other. The film is based on stories told by Moore himself, so that's probably...
That's fun.
Part of the quote-unquote accuracy. The lore maybe was already built. But like the Andy Kaufman movie was very similar. Like, it was accurate, just rearranged heavily.
It sounds like they got the same writers back. Yeah, these guys know how to write this. That's why they probably brought in for this. They're good at what they do. This is after American Crime Story, too, so they had already had a comeback because I think Man on the Moon was their last real credit. So they have like a 10-year dry period. They come back, and they make some crime stories, and then they made this. And now they're all done. They're all done forever.
Yes. Yeah, Rudy Ray Moore's biographer even thought the movie was fairly accurate or impressively accurate.
Well, that's good. As long as no one's disputing anything, that everyone's happy. You hate when everyone's like, that didn't really happen. And then you're like, well, it's a movie. That's always the excuse. You are doing a great Chris Pratt in Mercy impression. You're reading the AI.
Okay. So it turned out that sex scene wasn't in the movie I was watching because it's actually not in the movie Dolemite. It's in a different Dolemite movie.
Oh.
We realized a lot of fans' favorite scenes from The Human Tornado is the name of the second Dolemite movie.
Human Tornado?
Yes, The Human Tornado. And we figured Rudy Ray Moore is only going to get a biopic once, so we threw in these gumdrops into the script. So it's just a shout-out for the big fans.
I'm happy with it. This is easily ranked in my top 3 Eddies.
Yeah, it's probably up there. I haven't done any rankings like you do. I don't do them till the end, but
I keep it up to date.
You know, I saw it was a Netflix quote-unquote original movie, and I was like, okay, here we go. But, you know, this was a pretty decent one, so I'll give Netflix a pass when they reinvigorate comics. Like, they seem to know what to do with them. They just kind of, like, let them go.
I've had no issues with this movie at all. I really liked it. One of my favorite Netflix movies that we've covered.
You know, I bet a lot of people before this movie came out had never heard of the guy. I mean, I haven't heard of him. I had heard of the Dolemite movie, but, like, I don't know.
Same here.
The journey to make that movie happen is sort of like the early days of Quixotic United. We're just, like, fucking around, trying to get anything done to any means. They had a lot more money at their disposal, which sounds crazy because they didn't have a lot of money at all. But I understand that sort of entrepreneurial spirit, that independently minded spirit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's it. I got nothing else. The movie was enjoyable.
That's what happens when they're good.
I mean, like, the journey he's on is a lot of independent filmmakers do to this day. You know, they got to go. He's doing it as a comedy star, but four-walling is still a big part of indie distribution strategies now. And anytime you have to go see something at the movie theater, but your movie passes don't work, it's because they got four-walled. You know, that weird Winnie the Pooh horror movie, that was same deal. And now they've made like 5 other movies since then.
Yeah. They made a Popeye movie. Did you watch that?
I did, but that's not related to them. That's a different thing.
It's a different thing?
That's a different public domain British horror thing.
It's British.
Yeah, all those movies are British. They're all from Britain.
No. They look
Yeah, essentially you travel around from theater to theater. You got DVDs of the thing for sale, like ready to go. Obviously this was before all that stuff.
Good Lord. Are they worth watching at all?
Those, you know, yeah, whatever. You throw them on while you're doing something else. They're not great. They did get better. Like, the first one's pretty...
It's not like a Terrifier thing where the guy actually like has some craft, though, right?
I would say the Terrifier's better. The Terrifier goes in more, but that Pooniverse stuff, they have gotten better with... They seem to be putting more effort in with each subsequent one, so...
Well, that's how I felt about the Terrifiers.
Yeah.
I felt the first one was like, what are we doing? This is okay.
The Terrifier has a help where it's like the basic premise is fine on its own, you know, like it's not...
Yeah, it's got a scary clown.
Scary supernatural clown that revels in torturing people. Okay, great. I got it.
The fourth one that's coming out this year, though, is a lot more lore-based now.
But they basically have been the last 2 movies. This one's just got to wrap it all up.
Oh, you think it's a wrapper-upper?
It feels like it. Like I think of it as a trilogy, and that first one was just a proof of concept.
Yes, that makes the most sense to me.
So, what was I? Oh, the Pooniverse. Like every time you introduce this new thing, you're like, we have to have a reason behind Bambi being evil and a reason behind the Peter Pans. Like you have to kind of make up some crazy nonsense.
What?
Yeah, in that one, Peter Pan actually is just a child abductor who got a drug addict. So like he thinks he can fly because he's on drugs, and like a voice in his head is telling him to abduct and kill children. God. And they're called the Lost Boys. Bambi is like a mutated deer from like Human Waste things. So like each film is like a different genre of horror too. So like they're trying. The problem is they're going for this Avengers thing. So like they're gonna do something with Pinocchio, and then like all the villains are gonna team up for some reason.
Why are the villains gonna team up? Who's gonna take down the villains?
Dude, I don't know, man. The narrative threads are very thin anyway. It's all marketing nonsense. But they've got a million others planned afterwards, too. There's like a Cinderella one, and like, you know, they're already ready.
This sucks. Just end it.
You know, they too are like Marvel, and they make like 2 of these a year.
Well, Marvel has receded, and they have one movie coming out.
Yes, they've learned they've overextended finally, and that they've saturated the market. Phew.
Yeah, and if they'd, I want Dune to crush it so bad. I want Dune to crush it so bad because that's a good movie.
You don't even know. We don't know if this third one's going to be a good movie.
I have been so pleasantly surprised at how much I actually care about these Dune movies.
Okay.
I like them. I like the Villeneuve treatment to them.
Is Adam Sandler going to be in the third one?
Absolutely not.
What a shame. What a waste.
Why would he be in the third Dune movie?
Maybe he's a fan of the Dune books. I don't know. And he's like, get me in there. I'll be whoever.
Do you think he would just be like, okay, I want to be a worm?
I don't know. Remember all those famous people wanted to be in episode 7 and they got in there for like 2 seconds? And like James Bond maybe was in one as a stormtrooper.
Oh, well, that's because Ryan Johnson's like friends with these people.
All right, I don't know. You
don't have to.
Adam Sandler says, "Hey, agent, call up Villeneuve and tell him to give me a bit role, please."
They're not even friends.
That's why he has the agent do it. And if they say, "Hey, listen, Adam Sandler's a huge fan of Dune. Will you give him a 2-minute role?" I bet he'd do it. They don't need to be friends.
That would be so distracting.
Yeah. Put a lot of makeup on him. Yeah. He doesn't play himself. You do the Jim Carrey thing. Put a lot of
play himself.
Make him a weird alien or something. He's like, "Where's the spice?"
Do you think Adam Sandler walks around just saying "shabbity boo"?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, fine. I guess that's him playing himself.
You know what? I actually do. Oh, that's a good point. I think right at the end of this film, Eddie Murphy chooses not to go in to watch the world premiere of his film, the quote-unquote world premiere. He goes and hangs out with the audience that are waiting for the follow-up show times at 10 and 2 in the morning or whatever. He like interacts with the kid fan that's like a huge fan of his and gives him his cane and like hangs out with all the people and does his bits. And I go like, I bet this is what Sandler's like with his fans.
You're helping me remember the rest of this movie.
Yeah, this feels like the good Sandler treatment here. Like basically the stories we're from New England, so I've talked to a few people that have met Adam Sandler, however briefly. Because, he's shooting around us all the time. But everybody basically has a story of what happened there. He's a friend and his little brother, when they're like high school kids, they're trying to go see Adam Sandler because he's shooting a movie near them. And they can't find him, but then they accidentally run into him on an elevator and they're too scared to talk to him. But Adam Sandler sees him holding like a DVD. And he's just like, "What's your name, little kid?" And then he's like, "Billy." And he's like, "Billy getting a song from the Sandman," as he's signing the DVD. And... And he walked out of the elevator like that. Like that's the Sandler. That's the average Sandler interaction with his fans.
Well, we're bringing up Sandler, so we got to mention that he was spotted at an In-N-Out Burger, and they're like, he's disguised himself to fit in with the normies, and I'm like, that's just how my brother walks around. Do you guys not know, Mr. Sandman?
Yeah, Sandler disguising himself in basketball shorts, and a heavy sweatshirt. That's Adam Sandler's red carpet attire.
How do they not know that by now?
Yeah.
He's been doing that for 20 years, easily.
Maybe they're not in touch like we are, so they just assume all movie.
He shows up on the Mr. Deeds red carpet, and he's got the giant basketball shorts and the really big jersey or the big sweater.
Yeah, you guys don't remember this premiere from 20 plus years ago, you fools?
He's the one that gave Billie Eilish her style.
He made it okay to look like a slob in Hollywood.
Yes, of course.
Adam Sandler, fashion icon.
This is the pandemic style, baby.
Yeah.
Except for this is what I've worn forever.
Finally, it's Adam Sandler's era. Oh, yeah.
It's his comfy clothes. That's what he wears. It's comfy me.
All right, you got Last Looks.
Last Looks. Check this out. It's on Netflix. Have a good time. Laugh some. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely check it out on the place that rhymes with wet chicks.
Yes, of course. Never forget.
Yes, why does Eddie Murphy do this movie? Well, basically, Joe confirmed exactly what I thought. Eddie Murphy, big fan of Dolemite and the comedian behind it, and jumped at the chance to do a biopic about it. So
Even took a pay cut.
Came out of semi-retirement, took a pay cut, returned to comedy to be his stand-up comic idol. Of course he's doing the movie. What? And they went to Eddie. He's like, hell yeah. I mean, Eddie was a producer on this too.
Yeah.
Did he go to Netflix or?
I
Netflix
believe he
went to
heard
him?
from his agent that this was being shopped around, and then Netflix got. He's like, all right, I'll sign me up.
Great. Okay.
Get me on this.
Perfect.
And that's how you get a go picture.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Coaxing Eddie out of retirement. Certainly easy to market. We'll never know how many people saw this film because, Netflix, but I'm hoping it was successful.
Yeah, I think it was. People watched it. I felt like if we were doing this at the time, it would have been like the #1 movie for a week or two.
Oh, yeah, shocked. Yeah, great. Classic Netflix movie.
Whatever that means.
Yeah. It means Netflix algorithm is lying to us and said, yep, this is definitely the #1 film, everybody.
Yeah, everybody at least put this on for 5 minutes.
Yes, that's all we need you to do, to lie to our shareholders further. Okay. I'd like to thank Lev Van Rensselaer for mine those audio boards and keeping us sound so slippery smooth. I'd like to thank Joe Vekeman for stopping by.
Thank you.
And I am your host, Patrick Scaley. You can find my features, documentaries, short films, video essays, animations, behind-the-scenes footage, and so much more at QuixoticUnited.com and social media, presumably with a similar-sounding name. Thank you all for listening. Joe, say goodnight.
Good night.
So here I'm marching down the aisle with her marching by my side. All the guys are very sore, cause she is mine forevermore. A ring-a-ling-dong, ding-dong, ding-a-ring-a-ling-dong, ding-dong, ding-a-ring-a-ling-dong.
So you got a lot of snow over there, Joe, still?
Don't even talk to me about snow. We have like 2.5 feet.
And they finally got the kids to school.
Yeah, they went yesterday, but it was like a half day.
Hey, you said there was a delay, and I'm like, they had all day Monday to get rid of it. What have they been doing?
Well, more snow came Monday night.
More snow?
And then more snow came last night, too.
Wasn't enough to stop them.
No, it was about an inch, so it was fine.
Okay.
But it was still enough to cover my car, and I was like, I'm not happy about that. I cleaned this off 3 times now. Ay, ay, ay.
You gotta try parking it in one of those, what are they called? Garages. You ever hear of
Sure,
those?
you want to see where my... you know where my house is. You don't... Stop it.
We got sort of beat down by snow here. It wasn't, it was imaginary snow, but it did hit definitely a torrent of it.
Shut up. Yeah.
So did you have a big Ann Lee crowd over there?
There was like 10 people.
Yeah, sort of the same here. It was Saturday night, though. Mm-hmm. So I thought maybe there'd be more than 10 people. Not my usual Tuesday afternoon movie crowd.
Yeah, I went opening night, so it should be, Did
this movie get advertised at all?
No!
Yeah, okay. I don't know. How do you market this, though? Hey, kids! Want to learn the story of the Shakers?
First of all, I would say no kids should ever watch this movie. It's not a good idea.
They don't want to learn about sexual repression?
I just don't think so.
Okay. Here's what I also didn't know.
This is a tough movie.
I didn't know I was getting a story about Shakers, and I didn't know I was getting a musical.
Oh, well, the music was the best part.
It's like another secret musical this year. I didn't know Sinners was a musical.
Sinners is barely a musical.
What did it count as in the Golden Globes?
Drama.
Okay. They didn't want to go the musical comedy route?
No, and then One Battle After Another was the musical or comedy.
Makes no sense to me, but okay.
I agree. Switch them around.
Yeah.
It's the easiest switcheroo.
I was happy for the Shakers because when we were in 9th grade, I don't know what history class you were. I think we all had the same history book, but they were talking about the Shakers, and they were like, there's only 10 left as of the printing of this book. And I was like, damn, they're going to be gone soon. But according to the movie, still 2 left as of 2023.
I hope they're reproducing.
Yeah, good. They're not allowed to, Joe.
I'm just kidding.
It's got to feel weird, though, when you're dying, you're like, shit, my religion dies with me? Bollocks. I'm assuming they're British still.
Bollocks. That's how British you get. Okay.
Rachel McAdams has a star in the Walk of Fame. Does Amanda Seyfried?
She should. They came out. They're the same. They came from the same movie.
She seems to be doing the best out of the Mean Girls. So if Rachel's got one, based on the body of her work of Send Help and True Detective Season 2, I would hope.
The Notebook. Game Night.
Yeah, Game Night's what the Hollywood Walk of Fame's all about.
I mean, she is immortalized in that gift. It's good. I'm looking up if she has a Walk of Fame thing. Does not.
Well, see, that's not fair. And what about the other one? Who's the other one? Who's the other mean girl?
Who's not Lindsay Lohan?
Yeah.
It's, oh, God. She's in all those Hallmark Christmas movies.
Yeah, she probably doesn't have one then either.
Lacey Chabert.
She's also in season 8 of The Drew Carey Show.
Lacey Chabert.
And she was the assistant of the villain in Daddy Daycare.
Oh, yes, okay. So they do not. The only ones that have it are this Lindsay Lohan. She's probably got to have one, right?
Maybe she train wrecked it along the way.
Does not. Wow. Good for you, Rachel McAdams. You're the only mean girl with a Walk of Fame star.
Well, I say if you compare Rachel McAdams' body of work with Amanda Seyfried's body of work, you will find Rachel McAdams appears lacking. And perhaps the Hollywood Walk of Fame isn't about body of work, but PR nonsense.
This is rude. Did you not like Red Eye?
I mean, let's think about it, right? She's got a movie coming out next week. And like 2 weeks ago, she gets a Hollywood Walk of Fame star. You don't think there's a PR aspect to this at all?
Of course there is.
You don't think Sam Raimi was lobbying something or other?
Of course.
To be like, hey, listen, I'm trying to publicize my remake of The Triangle of Sadness, and I want.
The one thing is, she doesn't really act much. She's only made 20-something movies, maybe even less, because like there's some shenanigans at the end here.
How many movies is Amanda Seyfried in?
I want to say, I don't know. I'm looking it up right now.
I want to say I don't know.
She's in at least 20 more movies than Rachel McAdams.
Okay, and I don't know. The ones that come off the top of my head are pretty good to okay movies.
They've both been in 2 glorious Christmas movies, though. Can you name the Christmas movie?
I definitely can't.
That's too bad. Well, Amanda Seyfried's been in Twin Peaks: The Return.
Yep.
That's good for you. She's been in First Reformed. Yeah, I mean, she's just got a bad body of work. I'm sorry.
Yes.
She's in Love the Coopers. And you know what? I love those Coopers.
I know you do.
She's in Pan. I didn't know that. The Joe Wright movie, Pan.
I didn't know that either, but I didn't see it, so that would explain why.
It's just a tough break. It's a bad movie.
When you do 40 movies, they can't all be great, Joe.
She's been in 2 Mamma Mias. When are we going to Mama 3 ya? She's in. Oh, you know what? It's on the books. Paul Feig directing.
Yeah,
because she found her director. Oh yeah, and she was in a Ted movie, not the first one.
No, I didn't see the second one.
Yeah, I didn't see the second one either. Not that I wanted to watch the first one.
Yeah. Well, the first one had Joel McHale, so I was like, all right, I'll check it out. And he's in it for like
the
2
second
minutes.
one has Joel McHale.
I didn't know he came back, and also I was like, fool me once, Ted.
Oh wait, no, sorry, I'm looking at the first one. Duh.
Yeah, you dummy.
I am a dummy.
I don't know how you bring him back. He seemed like a one-off thing.
I can't believe they brought Seth MacFarlane back. All right, let's watch the Dolemite movie. What are you talking about?
All right. I just wanted it on the record.
Tell me.
Get Amanda on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Jokers over there.
We support her.
Like, I just feel like there is a direct comparison with her and Rachel McAdams. It feels like they both kind of came from Ground Zero, of Mean Girls.
The Mean Girls movie,
yeah.
Ground Zero.
Ground Zero. Like, now we can kind of trace, and Rachel McAdams had the head start. She was the star of Mean Girl.
And The Notebook the same year.
Chloe had to work her way up from being, ESPN or something.
You gotta stop calling her Chloe.
Yeah,
that's why she doesn't have a Walk of Fame star.
Everybody's confused who she is. Okay, fine. Dolemite. We can Dolemite. Speaking of Lacey Chabert in a Eddie Murphy movie, we'll do Dolemite.
Wait, is she in this?
No, but it's Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy's the tie-in.
Mean Girls was Amanda Seyfried's feature debut.
Yeah. See. Came from nothing. And then look, I just fucking weird shit all year.
And yes, in 2009, Patrick, she played Chloe Sweeney in Chloe. You should watch that movie.
Related to Sydney Sweeney?
No.
No. Because one of them is fictional and one of them isn't?
No. You should watch it. It stars Julianne Moore and Liam Neeson.
Well, I mean, those are good actors.
Chloe herself.
The titular Chloe.
It looks like Julianne Moore is a gynecologist and Liam Neeson is a college professor. What could go wrong?
That sounds like Chloe's got some hoity-toity parents over there.
And then Catherine suspects David of having an affair after she sees a cell phone picture of him with a female student.
2009 cell phone picture, too. That's very low
it must
resolution.
be really blurry.
Yes. You think the phones still flip in the movie?
They have to. Unless she's like looking at it on like the BlackBerry. Can you get pictures on BlackBerries?
Oh, if he's a doctor, he's got to have a... No, she's the doctor. No, who's the doctor?
Well, he's a college professor,
He's the college
and
professor.
she's the gynecologist.
Okay. Well, a professor might not have a BlackBerry, but I bet a doctor would.
She didn't have it too easy either. Starring in a lot of Seth MacFarlane movies.
Maybe he had a little crush. He had a little creepy crush.
Oh, but she's in the Noah Baumbach movie, While We're Young.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that.
That's good. Me too.
We're on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I'm drinking water and then we're going.